Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to my channel. We're going to be going over The Bold and the Beautiful that aired on today, March 31st, Friday. Okay, we're back in Sydney, Australia, and we're with Brooke in her hotel room pacing around. Yep, we got Logan's Run on the stroll, I tell you. Logan's Run is remembering all the past conversations she's had overheard and herself and what Katie, Super Snoop, was trying to tell her as well. Then she starts to cry and she runs out of her hotel room. Then we got Ruster Dusty's at the design house back in LA. Downstairs texting Logan's Run when Super Snoop Katie walks in asking why isn't he and her sister married. Then we go to Coco and RJ, making small talk with one another. Then we have Saul and Grams and Sally are fussing about using the designs when Father Lever Thomas shows up at Spectra Fashions unannounced. And everyone is surprised because they just got finished talking to one another on the phone. I'm like, Dad, were you in the parking lot when you was making a phone call trying to check to see how she was? See, Dad, are the fashion houses that close together? Thomas, you're full of yourself. Okay. Then we have Sally outfit that she's wearing in today's episode. It is smashing. It is looking good. Now, I don't understand. She can wear fashion like that, and pretty much everyone accepts it. Why can't she do it on her own, in her own collection? Just tone it down a little bit. Okay. So, like I said, she's looking very pretty. She climbs on the desk to throws Thomas' suspicion off of what they really were looking at on her computer instead of the excuse they gave Thomas, which was they were looking up a dating site for Saul to meet someone nice. Like, really? Okay, whatever. Then she goes on to tell Thomas he needs to take her out for lunch because she's starving. Leave that situation, we go to RJ. RJ wants to know more about Coco's personal life, her family life. He asked her about it a little bit, and she's kind of standoffish because she's embarrassed about where her family pretty much came from and how they live their lives and her family dynamics. Then we have Katie, still tearing into Rusty Dusty about Slept from Another Mother. He finally tells Super Snoop Katie Logan's Run saw him kissing Slept from Another Mother on the beach in Sydney. Then we have Logan's Run receives a phone call from Rusty Dusty, but she doesn't take it or really answers it. Then we have Logan's Run is still in Sydney, Australia. She goes and just looks out into the ocean. Like, why are you still there? Why? Okay, we go to commercial, come back. We have Sally has brought Father Leader Thomas back to that Italian restaurant that they first met each other at. I think it's El Di Giuliano or something like that. Then Father Leader Thomas is throwing her out compliments by the boatloads. Then Father Leader Thomas wants a life with Sally, it seems to be showing. But my concern is with the writers. Where's Caroline? Where's his son? Why is he feeling? Why are they playing him like he could footloose and careless free? Oh no! Come on now. He is not footloose, and he sure ain't carefree because he has a son that his baby mama has pretty much abandoned a life I'm guessing that they're supposed to have together. I mean, where's that whole plot gone, writers? Come on and tell me. Okay, then we have RJ tells Coco about Rusty Dusty's been a lover and a player back in the day. He's that lover and leaver person. And of course, Coco is extremely surprised, like, what? A man that designs the type of designs and passion he has, he's a lover, a leaver type person? I don't get it. I don't either, because whatever. Then we have Super Stoop Katie is not letting up on Rusty Dusty about his behavior and what he did with Slept from Another Mother. Also, then Rusty Dusty is talking about making it right. I'm like, really? Then we have Dollar Bill is telling Justin he's still in Sydney and he's not ready to come home yet. He don't know where he's going to go from Sydney, but he knows he's just not ready to come home. So he goes back up from being, in a sense, down under or the lower platform on top of the top platform where the opera house is. Okay? He goes back up. above the stairs by the opera house, and he thinks he sees Logan's wrong. But I think he thinks it's a mirage because she's supposed to be married and gone somewhere, or still enjoying, Sydney, Australia on another level and not in the same place where they once were all together. But it can't be her because, he's like, nah, why is my mind playing tricks on me? Is pretty much what he was saying to himself. Go to commercial, come back. We have Graham tell Saul, I know you have the hots for my granddaughter, but we cannot let Sally get too far gone with Father Leader Thomas in her emotions because then she's not going to help nobody and we all going to be out of a job. And I'm pretty much like, aren't y'all already out of a job anyway? Or y'all not working pro bono? I'm really not understanding. I'm confused. But anyway, we have small talk going on with Thomas and Sally. Then we have small talk going on with Coco and RJ. Then we come back to Rusty Duster. Rusty Duster wants Super Snoop Katie to plead his case for him to Logan's Run. Super Snoop Katie is telling him, what? What about Papa Bear that you heard? Then the constant hurt and disrespect you constantly give my sister Logan's wrong. For what? A one night stand with Psycho? Slept from another mother? Really? Then Super Snoop Katie is talking about you just couldn't resist your old charming ways to see if you still had it to seduce anybody you thought that it would be hard to get. You just wanted to bring that old or rusted duster mentality back. And why did you have to see if you still had it anyway? You had the most important thing, which was Logan's Run, your destiny, and putting your family back together per RJ. I mean, really? You just threw it all to the wind on to see if you still had it as an older man? Oh, you're so stupid. That's pretty much what she wanted to say. Anyway, we have Dollar Bill. Notice it's excuse me, Logan's Run. He walks towards her. I'm like, is this going to be another Liam and Steffi moment? Another Bozo the Clown and bought and paid for where they see each other on the beach and they just run towards each other? Oh, anyway, they kind of speed up the motion of the taping and brings Dollar Bill front and center with Logan's Ron. And they're just staring into each other's eyes like they both are seeing ghosts. But oh no, it's Dollar Bill to the rescue. Go to commercial, we come back. We have a sharpshooter RJ is still admiring Coco. Coco is talking about the last kiss he planted on her, and before she can get the other words out, he planted another one on her. And again, she's smiling and she's speechless. Then we have Graham tell Saul, Sally is falling for Father Leader Thomas. Hook, line, and sinker. Then we have Thomas thought him and Sally were going to share a room together. He pretty much expresses that to her in Sydney, Australia. He wants to know why that didn't happen. And then she goes on and kisses him real quick to shut his mouth up. Then we have small talk going on between Super Snoop Katie and Rusty Dusty about Logan's Run and Dollar Bill and Slut from Another Mother. Super Snoop Katie is telling Rusty Dusty something else is going on between you and Slut from Another Mother, and you got to figure it out. Then she goes on to tell Russia Dusty that Dollar Bill didn't come back with her. Dollar Bill is still in Sydney, Australia. And Russia Dusty says Bill better stay away from his Logan's Run. And Super Snoop Katie said, I don't think that's going to happen. Don't hold your breath with that one, okay? Because you're not there to stop anything from happening. Now, are you? And y'all, that was The Bold and the Beautiful that aired for March 31st, 2017. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And we'll come back for yesterday's episode that I was just too tired to tape. But I knew I would be off, so hey, it is what it is, and you'll have it. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, and have a great weekend.